Hi, I'm so glad you're here. I'm hearing this message that this is for someone who has a lot of questions about the earth and about good and bad and how everything is working and why it's working this way. I can't give you the answers to that. I know that there's always good and bad existing at the same time. I don't know if there's an answer to why it's like that. I think maybe it's just the way it is. All that you can do, even without having the answers, is deciding what you do. Deciding that there is always the possibility to choose the darkness, but there's also possibility to choose the light. Yeah, and they're wanting me to say that within everything that you do, there are two sides of the coin. It's the same within people. Everyone has their qualities, but also their I don't know if you can say bad. No, it's not really. Maybe it's not even a bad side of people. Maybe it's sometimes I'm thinking everything is just meant for the highest good of all. So even when you do something from a place of fear which would be considered bad in some kind of way, I don't think it's necessarily bad. It's just different kind of decision. They are showing me a lot of galaxies and planets, and one is red with some sort of blue or green lakes. I don't know why this is coming through. Maybe they aren't lakes. They are some craters after an asteroid impact. Yeah, it could be something like that. I mean, this reminds me of the human being, the human body and the human aura. When it's vibrating at a high frequency, there are only these small craters that could do some damage. But if you focus on the light, so the effects won't be that severe. Over time, when you are choosing to do what is right from a place of goodwill from a place where you're choosing the highest good of everyone. These asteroids, or this what we call bad things, but isn't really bad. You won't allow them to get to you, and I think they aren't bad because they are shaping you in what you are meant to be. They are forming you in what you are, into what you are, into what you are meant to be. And maybe some of them are also there to distract you, not only to form you into something better. But as you stand strong in yourself, as you continue to look at the light, you've got no chance really to affect you. I'm hearing why, but why is it like this? I asked myself this question a lot. Why are things like this? Why aren't they different? Could I do something for things to be different? Could I be able to shift into a different reality? Is there a possibility? And I think in time I realized that the why isn't that important anymore. Because you can't figure out the why, you have to know why you are here. And that's just to live, simply existing. That's why you are here. And then you are given this opportunity to do great things with your life, and I know that when you are down, when you are feeling down, the why is a big question. Why is this happening to me? What is this teaching me? But in time you're gonna figure out the answers. You're gonna know why this was happening, because it was leading you to where you are meant to be. And maybe it wasn't the greatest gift to endure what you have endured, but you went through it and you are able to come out of it, and you are always able to change your life. How? Now they're asking me how. Be your true self. I think I've learned that. Be your happy, truest self that you are. You probably so many questions. Okay, so yeah. Do what you like. Don't do things for somebody. Do them for yourself. Of course, you can't lose track of reality, and reality is existing, but you are also able to change reality. You are able to choose differently, to go on a different path. You don't have to stay where you are right now, and it's a process. You won't be a millionaire by tomorrow, right? But just choose yourself and remember why you are here. You're not a being of the darkness, you are a being of the light. Maybe it's not looking like this at all at the moment, but what can you do for yourself? Ask yourself that question. What can you do right now to be happy, to be your true self? And within taking the necessary steps, which was taking me many years, you can slowly see progress in your reality. You have to believe in yourself. You are much more capable of than you are thinking right now. You can do a lot more. When I was waking up to a greater truth in this life, I've been through some darkness as well, and coming out of it isn't easy. Maybe sometimes it's difficult to have a routine. It's difficult to find some people that are understanding you. It's difficult to find support, but it's not a bad thing to reach out for help. But in the end, you have to make this decision for yourself, how you want to continue your life. And maybe you feel like everything's happening to you, but here I am reminding you that it's not happening to you. You have a choice. You have a choice to change. And that's not to keep you small or to say that it's not valid what you are feeling. That's not what I mean at all. It's me encouraging you that things will get better if you take the necessary steps. For me, I began with waking up early in the morning, every day at 6 a.m. I was trying to get my life back, and even with this little step, there was so much change, because I had a day in front of me where I could think about what to do, where to be, and there were suddenly so many hours in a day that I questioned myself that what do I want to do with this? And then I figured out that I love to do some sports, go out in nature, do some creative things, and it might feel like hell at first because your body and your mind and your whole system isn't used to this at all. It's not comprehending what's going on. For me, I was extremely tired. I didn't know if I could push through, but after a few months, it got better. Maybe that's the only thing that I can tell you right now, that you have to push through and it will get better. I'm here for you. I'm supporting you. Be kind to yourself. Don't push yourself too hard. Do what you enjoy doing. That was quite a difficult message. I didn't expect that. Yeah, Okay. Thank you so much for being here. Keep going. You can do this. I love you. I will see you soon. Bye.